Assalamu alaikum rahmatullah. Sitting here in Brooklyn, tired, waiting to do my delivery. But I had a little conversation with my wife. We was talking about the Black Lives Matter movement, melanin. Uh, why is it that a lot of Muslims following the Black Lives Matter movement? It was kind of interesting. Me personally, I can't see why. Allah has created us, has made the Muslim the best of mankind due to our taqwa. Everybody's created equal, but Allah placed, or we place stages above others due to our taqwa, due to a God consciousness. And we had the best example in Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And it's crazy that a lot of people really try to separate real life from Deen. And the Deen is real life. It's our culture. Uh, and one thing that we will take with us when our physical vessel dies is our soul. Our soul will be in Barzak, and we'll have our deeds, our good deeds and our bad deeds, and we'll be judged upon that. Uh, I understand why Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said that there's no nationalism in Islam. Didn't say don't acknowledge your tribe. Don't try to provide or support your tribe. That that's fine and dandy, but there's no nationalism as in my tribe is better than yours. I'm God's chosen people. You a devil, or this ain't worth too much. But I'm for my people. Islam didn't come to take away our culture. It came to add to it, brighten it. I'm still trying to wonder why people are so stuck on nationalism to the point where it really blinds you. Uh, the Black Lives Matter movement was founded by homosexuals. The homosexual agenda that's within Black Lives movement, you're actually pushing a homosexual agenda. You're pushing the fact that you're pushing a movement that is playing off of a Black Power movement from the '60s, but it's throwing a little homosexual thoughts in there. You're gonna be mad when your kindergartner or your second grader is coming home saying, "Mommy, I just watched a video, and what you and mommy has isn't a real family because I watched a video called this. This is family, and it has Jimmy and Todd. They're two dads, and they said that is a family. We don't have two dads here, Mom, so something's not right. They're also pushing that homosexual agenda, that gay agenda in your public schools. Majority of us go to public schools. We don't go to no private schools. The Islamic schools cost money. We don't have that. It ain't like that the masjid opening up gas stations in the hood, and we all supporting it. We're not doing that. We run into non-Muslims, supporting non-Muslims on their movement, but we're not coming up making our own movements. We're not boycotting the Arab that won't even return our greeting, or they'll just say, "Wa alaikum," you know. We're not doing none of that. We're not uniting in our own communities, man. We run this. We don't jump on no bandwagon and be like Black Lives Matter, man. You won't see the majority of them coming running to us talking about let's protect the Muslims. Muslim lives matter. They not gonna do that. And this ain't to downplay blacks. This ain't to downplay my people. No, none of that type stuff. This ain't that. You Muslim at the end of the day. Allah created you Muslim. You a soul. Your body is just your vessel. A lot of people talk about that melanin. Your melanin gonna go back to the dirt from which it came. Your soul gonna go to Allah. From Allah we came, to Allah we gonna return. But it just seemed like nationalism has Muslims on some real stupid shit. as in you can't really see what's going on. And I know if we be around the people for so long, we're gonna end up being just like those people. We gonna end up taking the punishment that those people get too, because we just around them. We doing as they do. We helping push their agenda. We helping them get recruits. But yet, ain't none of us out in the street talking about, hey, brother, this is what it is. No. Nobody out there looking for a way where we can make Islam more appealing to to the younger generation. I'd rather deal with the younger generation, because it seems like a lot of the old heads be stuck on or stuck on stupid, as in, man, we can't learn no more. You know, our brain capacity, it is what it is. And these kids out here got a lot of energy in them. You know, grab your son friend up that ain't Muslim. Grab him up, man. He might not have no father. Father might not be around. He needs some guidance. Pretty sure his mother would be happy as hell. You know, ain't nothing really in the masjid but carpeting, some rugs and some books. They not feeling that. You know, you gotta get them to come to the masjid, but you gotta be out there with them. And the brothers that's so picky about the other Muslim out there begging for $1, man, get that man something to eat. You don't know what he going through. Make an excuse for your brother. Unite that way. I'm so serious about standing in front of that Arab store, man. Stand in front of your Arab store. You want to protest, man? You want to boycott something? You're not gonna boycott Target, because it ain't no unity as a whole. But if you can unify your masjid, or unify, matter of fact, man, I'm about to start. I ain't even gonna say no Islamic organization. I'm about to start an Islamic movement. Inshallah, I'll probably have it going on Monday. Spoke with a brother, man. We can try to get some books, real cheap prices. Try to help these brothers in prison. Try to help some other people in the street, man. Because Islam always been a cure for the down and oppressed. And it has always, it's a proven fact, has lifted up the down and oppressed to higher stages. If we realize, and if we start implementing and open our eyes to how Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam did it, if we take those 3 best generations and live our lives if we take them as an example and implement what they practice and apply it to our life today, we'd be all right. It'll be a whole bunch of people looking at us like, man, damn, them Muslims, they for real. Right now, we a joke. We hopping on bandwagons like this a football, like this the Super Bowl or something, man. Whoever you think gonna win, you on their bandwagon, man. They need to be jumping on our bandwagon, because each person that jump on our bandwagon, we get a blessing for it. Whatever they do, that's a part of the deen, that's a good deed. We still get a blessing for that. Kind of like a pyramid, man. You come on, you bring him along, and him and her too, and we all gonna get some blessings for this. Where the Muslims at, man? Where those at? I hope y'all be a part of it. I put out a petition the other day, man. Ain't nobody signed nothing. Nobody signed nothing. Brothers up here debating about some non-Muslim and all of this type stuff. We debate with each other, man, to the point where we about to fight over non-Muslims and anything else. But you won't put enough energy to want to slap your brother, slap some sense in your brother, and say, man, let's get it together. Sisters too. We need each other. We need to form and unite with each other. Not no homosexual, Black Lives Matter, man. Start doing some research on what y'all decide to be a part of and what y'all decide to post up there, man. I'm for Black Lives Matter, not as an organization, but as my people, and we Muslim. We not homos. Do some research on what you hashtagging and all of this type stuff on. Do some research, man, because you might be following something. We blind following. Blind following is a sin too. It's like shirk. Because, you know, we taking on and doing what other people say, and they totally disobeying the law. The founders of that movement is gay. They pushing gay. They want that shit up in your schools. They want it in your masjid. They want it in your heart. They want it in your soul. They want it on your TV programs. They want it on the radio. They want it. I watched a video the other day, and they got some kids, man. They 16, 17, 18 years old, talking about how they and they look like the youth from right out the street, talking crazy. How they love to be with each other, remixing the Drake song. It's crazy. Inshallah, we need to get it together, man. Any brother, man, I'm trying to put together a movement, man, legally. Any brother that's trying to be with it, brother, sister, man, try to help me, man. I don't need no money, no nothing. I'll put up my own money to try to start what I want to do, man. I don't need no GoFundMe, no nothing. Man, if we can unite in our own masjids, man, and maybe hook up once a month or whatever, and just talk and see what we can do. Because it start with us, period, man. Start with a thought. Start with uniting. Man, let's do something. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.